Hatshepsut, Egypt's female pharaoh. Have you ever wondered what it would take for a woman to ascend to the pinnacle of power in ancient Egypt, a civilization known for its rigid traditions and male-dominated throne? Today, we journey back over 3,500 years to meet Hatshepsut, Egypt's most remarkable female pharaoh. Born into the 18th dynasty, Hatshepsut would defy expectations, reshape royal iconography, and leave behind monuments that still captivate us. In this narrative, we'll trace her extraordinary rise, explore her bold achievements, and uncover why her legacy was almost lost to history itself. Early life and unlikely ascension. Hatshepsut entered the world as the daughter of Thutmose I and Queen Ahmose, destined to be royalty but never expected to rule in her own right. She married her half-brother Thutmose II, becoming great royal wife, a position of influence but not sovereignty. When Thutmose II died, his heir was a child, Thutmose III, barely old enough to walk, let alone govern. In the complex web of Egyptian succession, Hatshepsut first assumed the role of regent, ostensibly ruling on behalf of her stepson. But Hatshepsut had grander designs. Around year 7 of Thutmose III's reign, she declared herself pharaoh, complete with the royal beard, kilt, and titles traditionally reserved for men. What must that moment have felt like? A queen proclaiming, "I am the living Horus, I am the one who bore the gods." Her bold proclamation shattered centuries of precedent and set the stage for a reign unlike any other. Consolidating power and divine kingship. Hatshepsut's reign was carefully framed as a divine mandate. Temple reliefs at Deir el Bahri famously depict the god Ahmose proclaiming her divine birth, signaling to Egyptians that the gods themselves ordained her rule. By aligning herself with the great deity of Thebes, she silenced whispers of illegitimacy and solidified her authority. Architecture became her medium of power. The Mortuary temple at Deir el Bahri, still one of Egypt's most breathtaking sights, rises in tiered terraces against the limestone cliffs, a testament to Hatshepsut's vision and ambition. Unlike her male predecessors, she focused on grandeur and harmony, colonnaded courts, lush gardens, and chapels dedicated to the sun god Ra. Every stone sent a message. This was the domain of Egypt's rightful ruler, whether adorned in a beard or not. Perhaps her most daring enterprise was the expedition to the Land of Punt. Around year 9 of her reign, Hatshepsut dispatched a fleet of 5 ships down the Red Sea, returning laden with exotic goods, myrrh trees, gold, ivory, and live animals. Reliefs in her temple immortalize the voyage, Punt's forested shores, the Queen of Punt bearing gifts, and the triumphant return procession along the Nile. This mission wasn't just commerce, it was propaganda, showcasing her wealth, piety, and global reach. Administration, art, and erasure. Beyond grand building projects and foreign expeditions, Hatshepsut was a capable administrator. She oversaw mining operations in Nubia, organized agricultural reforms to boost grain supplies, and maintained peace on Egypt's borders. Under her leadership, arts flourished, statues blended masculine and feminine features, and reliefs adopted refined, almost three-dimensional carving techniques. Yet, behind this triumphant reign lurked an ominous turn. Soon after Hatshepsut's death, around 1458 BCE, Thutmose III began erasing her name and images from monuments, perhaps to reaffirm his own legitimacy. Cartouches were chiseled away, statues decapitated, and records whitewashed. For centuries, history forgot the woman who had worn the double crown. Rediscovery and enduring legacy. It wasn't until the 19th century, with the rise of modern Egyptology, that Hatshepsut was rediscovered. Today, she stands as a symbol of female power and innovation. Her temple at Deir el Bahri draws millions of visitors, and scholars continue to debate her motives and methods. Was she merely a caretaker for a young pharaoh, or a visionary leader in her own right? Perhaps she was both. Hatshepsut's story reminds us that history often hides its greatest figures behind layers of bias and time. She dared to claim a throne no woman had held before, governed with authority and grace, and built monuments that still whisper her name across millennia. As we reflect on her life, we're challenged to look beyond traditional narratives and recognize the extraordinary women who have shaped our world. Egypt's female pharaoh may have been forgotten for a time, but her legacy endures, echoing through the halls of ancient temples and the pages of history books alike.